we are still in algebra because we are just beginning the algebra. So I just want to explain in detail before we go to the calculation aspect. While we are talking about coefficients, we are talking about a numerical number that attached to a letter. That is why we call it a coefficient. G. We say 3a plus 5b. This 3 is a coefficient. This 5 is a coefficient. While this a is a letter, this b is a letter. This is what we mean by coefficient. It's a numerical number. While this a is a letter. That is what we mean by coefficient in mathematics. So we are still talking about the same algebra. We have what we call like terms. Like and or like terms. Or like terms. So like terms, because before you calculate, you go to this calculation, you have to know this in detail. Now we are talking about like terms, that they are different in numerical, but they are the same in letter. We are talking about example of like terms now. We say e.g. now, example of like terms. E.g. we have 3b minus 4b. This is example of like terms. Why do we call them like terms? They have what? The same alphabet. They have what? The same what? Alphabet. This is B here. This is B here. Why or like terms? We say 3b. Example of or like terms now, like this. We have e.g. we say 3b minus 4c. You see the difference now. I just want to frame them out like this so that you can easily understand what we are talking about. You say this is 3b minus 4a. This is 3b minus 4c. This is what we call unlike terms because they don't have the same alphabet. This is C, this is B. They are unlike terms. This is what we mean by like terms and the unlike terms. When we are going to the calculation, we will know more about this. So we still have what we call coefficient. Coefficient that it doesn't have a numerical number. It's just a letter. We call it lateral coefficient. Such an example of lateral coefficient, if we say A, example of lateral coefficient, if we say a plus b minus c. You see, this a plus b minus c is an example of lateral coefficient.